Well, good morning, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. I'm going to show you my next favorite lure to use this time of the year. Postpone the basket on the points and the striper on the points. I like to use the double fluke. And it's a wonderful plug. And I'm going to show you how I hook them. And what I do is I just take the 3 or 4 aught hook and go into the end. And bring it out that cavity right there. Pull it down. And then what you do is you pull the eyelet right on up into the middle until the hook comes out into that cavity. See there? And then all you do is measure to where the hook needs to go back through, and you go back through the fluke like this. Okay? And then you push it up, and I'll push up and kind of dig the end right into the fluke. And that's what you do right there. That's the way you hook it. The wider the hook, the better, because when they hit it, it mashes down, and then it sets the hook. See there? That's what I'm talking about. So once you got it in there, and you can see that the hook, with offset hook, comes out into the little cavity of the fluke. And once you push it up, you see how everything's in line. So it's important to have it stuck through the fluke at the right distance where it'll be straight. And then I kind of just push up and dig it in just a little bit to hold it there. And that's what it looks like. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Hey, 3 or 4 aught, and you can go up to a 5 aught hook, offset hook. Hey, just a wonderful lure, and you can do it with the same rig. And I'm gonna show you the same method that I use, only you don't have the jig heads. On the money minnows, you see I've got the jig heads with the wide gap hook. See the head? Well, with the fluke, you don't use the head. You just use the doggone hook, and that's all you need. And you can do it the same way I do the double rig with the money minnows, and I'll show you. If I get it untangled here. All right, on this particular rod, we got braid, which is braid is really good to use with that. If you noticed the other day, I had that one to break off. Well, what happened the other day on my fluorocarbon is the swivel going back and forth to cut the line. But on the braid, it's a little bit easier for it to ride back and forth, and it's a little bit tougher. It won't break the line as much. But we got a swivel over the line, the main line, then we go down to another swivel. Then we got fluorocarbon, and I preferably like 15-pound tests at least. And so you can use the same rig with the fluke, only you don't have the jig head. You just got the offset hook with the fluke on it that I just showed you. That's what I'm talking about. And the difference in the way you operate it back or retrieve it back is, with the fluke, you throw it out and you just do little small twitches. Well, as you twitch with a double line like this, those flukes will cross each other and dart back and forth. It's a deadly combination for largemouth stripers when they're feeding shallow and up, and they're after herring. So it's hard to beat a fluke. And this works really well in cloudy conditions and shallow water. And once you get one on, you're gonna get 2, just like you got on the money minnows double rig. Hey, just a little tip from the Old Fisherman. I hope that helps some people out there that don't know how to fish the fluke. The people that knows, this is something elementary for them, because they already know. But you folks out there have never used the Salty Super Fluke. It's the big one. It's 7 in the pack. 10 in the pack, and it's a white ice. Of course, you know, the dirtier the water, you might want to change colors. You can go to a darker color. But hey, they got the albino, you got the shad color. But I like that color in Lake Murray. It's the white ice. Just a good fluke to use, and that's the 2 combinations you can use right now. Of course, I'm going to show you another deadly plug. They don't make it anymore, but I'm going to show you my favorite. This plug here, it's an old plug they used to make. It's called a ZZ top. It's a short bait, and it's smaller than the a lot of the jerk baits, top waters, but they really enjoy that ZZ top. It's a good bass plug. I've won some tournaments on ZZ top. They don't make it anymore, but they make some similar. But that's my favorite plug of all time, catching big bass post spawn on Lake Murray. And you can tell that one's been eat up. That's an old plug. I got a few of them left, but not many. They're hard to find because they don't make them no more. And I got the good Gamakatsu hooks in them. Hey, that's a good plug right there for bass on top water. But it's good to, if you're going to use the fluke, you just have it sitting aside. And I also like to use the 7-inch red bug worm, super floater worm. And I can sit there with all three. I can sit there with the money minnows, the double flukes, and the top water and a worm. Those 4 combinations, and you can mix and match on these points, and you can catch a lot of fish. If you worm fishing, preferably you get it in the bank, throw out, and when the fish come up, put the worm down right quick, throw the top water, the fluke. If you want to catch 2 at a time, you're going to have the double rigs, of course. But the top water works real well, but you got to be able to lead them fish, because they kind of like shooting doves. If they moving to the left, chasing herring, you want to lead in front of them a little bit. By the time your plug gets there, you're right at the right spot. So it's a little tip from the Old Fisherman. Hope you enjoy the show. It's just going to be a couple little clips, just giving you a few things to look at and different things that I'm going to be fishing with. I'm going to have a setup with double flukes, double money minnow swim baits, you know, and I've caught a lot, a good many fish this year on the money minnows, and I've caught a good many on this AA jig. See, that's the difference. That's the AA, and there's your money minnow. Money minnow's a little bit more realistic, a little bit fatter. They're better looking plugs, but they'll bite these AA jigs. They're a lot cheaper. Money minnows are expensive. You're getting up about $10 a pack, give or take. But you can see the difference in the money minnow and the AATG. See there? But they're about the same size. They're both about 3.5 inches. Hey, go with me today. We're going to do a couple of clips. It ain't going to be much. I tell you, I hadn't done much in the fishing because there's been a lot of boats on the lake. So I decided, in a cold front, hey, it was in the 30s this morning. So these cold fronts really affect these fish on the shallow water bite. Fish coming off the bed, and when they do in Lake Murray, they're going to be around the points, back in a cove. They could be back in a ditch, back in a cove, or secondary points. A lot of times they'll be right back in the back of a pocket somewhere. And in fact, those are the best place to find them, because everybody knows about the points, and they hitting the points one right after another boats. And the fish are getting used to seeing the same bait. So if you can do something a little different, slow down maybe with a worm, and every year they change on the worms. I like red bug. Is a really good color. But hey, let's go fishing. I'll show you a few clips on Lake Murray, and it's been the first part of the week. I haven't caught a lot of fish, but we caught a few. Thanks for watching Old Fisherman video. Folks, hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. We on Lake Murray this morning. We're going to try to catch us some stripers and largemouth. We don't know what's going to bite. We're pulling up to a point, and you notice I'm getting right here next to the bank, as tight as I can, not to spook anything. And what we're going to do is we're going to cast out here with this double rig and see what we can catch this morning. See if we can catch a bass or a striper or something. And hopefully they're going to be feeding on the herring. Hopefully. We're going to see what happens. Loving life with the Old Fisherman. And hey, glad to be with you this morning on another episode of Loving Life. Hey, it's an overcast morning, but I don't see any gulls. Now that ain't good. But we're gonna cast out here and see if we can catch us a largemouth or something. When I drove up, I seen a largemouth, a small one, flipping up on top of the water. I don't know if they're gonna hit this doggone money man or not, though. We might have to throw a worm out there or something different to catch them. A lot of times you can't catch them bass until they come up, and you got to throw it right on them. But anyhow, hey, I know it's a fish or two out there. I see a couple hitting over here on the side of this point too. Oh, I see them schooling over here on the side of the point. Oh yeah, I sure do. I see fish schooling over there. We got to go over there. Hey, we might get on some fish here today. I see fish schooling out here in the cove on the other side of the point. They look like largemouth. Whole bunch of them up there. We got to get over there. We got a good school coming up. Big school out here. If we can get there, I don't want to spook nothing. It's about 100 yards on up. We got fish hit in the middle of a cove. We're going to try to ease on up there. They're going to be gone by the time I get there, though. That's the bad thing. But we got to go and try them. We got no choice. It's going to be an overcast day. They might bite good today. Who knows? Let's go out here where these fish are. They might be stripers. I don't know what they are. They look kind of like largemouth hitting, but they're probably in 20 foot of water out there in the middle. They haven't gone now, though. That was a big school. Pushed up some herring. Hopefully they'll stay there till I get there. Hey, glad y'all could be with me. It's a beautiful day for fishing. My goodness. Overcast. I see they're still hitting out yonder. If I can get to them, I believe them's largemouth. I don't know. I don't want to crank up the motor. See them hitting? If we get to them, we might catch some of them. Look at them. Look at them out there schooling. Hey, we're fixing to have some fun, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Camera's up. Go down up with the camera down. Excuse me. Let's go down with the camera a little bit. See, up with the camera a little bit and see what we can do. See them out there hitting? Oh Lord, they're right here. Hey, let's stop. Cast. Let's cast right here. Let's cast right here. See what we can do. Look at them right there. Huh? Might need to put a top water plug on. Might need to put a top water plug on. They all in. Hit. There he is. There he is. Stripers. Stripers. Oh Lord, stripers. Look at them going. Look at them going. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I'm excited. Oh my. Oh my. He nailed it. See if we can get the net ready for one. He nailed it. Look at them going. That's a jumbo. What? That's a jumbo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And some reason there ain't no boats around here, and I'm glad of it. Oh my goodness. Hey, we in hog heaven here today on Lake Murray, and with a few fish hit, we might be done found the mother load if they stay in here. This is a good fish right here. They got bone that is stretched out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I might have two on. I'm thinking we got two on already. What I'm thinking. Already here this morning. Yeah, we got two on. We got two on. We surely do. First cast. I mean, not first cast, but the first fish is two. Look at him. Double rig, double fish. Nice ones too. Look at him. Look at him. We got this one. I don't know if I can get the other now. He ain't gonna want me to get him. Oh, get back in the net. Doggone your tire. They ain't that big. Oh, come on now. Got him that time. Hey. Oh Lord, look at that. Huh? Look at that, folks. Look at there, look at there, look at there. Double rig, double fish. Got to love it. Huh, you got to love it. Look at that. A nice one. Look at that. A nice one. Lay him right here for a second. We're gonna throw him back. We're gonna call. Oh my. Hey, double rig, double fish. You can't beat it. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Oh my. He done sucked it down too, buddy. He done sucked it down. We gotta throw him back. Look at that sex alive. What? Look at yonder. Look at here. Ain't that a nice one? Look at him. Let's let him go. That other one's a keeper. I might keep him for a little bit. Alright. Hey, you got to love that. 2 at a time, first cat, or well, the first hookup. What the first cat? All right, let's see if we can catch another, y'all. They're probably gone now, but we're gonna throw out there and see. That's for sure. Let's throw it out there and see what we can do. I don't see nothing going on now. They just pushed in there. We just happened to be hit right time, right place, right time. And got us 2. But they moving fast. I mean, they moving really fast. We might have trolled through that. Don't see nothing hitting now, see. By the time I get them in, they gone. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. They come and go. One keeper, one not keeper. Hey folks, just trolling down through here in this little cove, little dip, and one nailed it. I don't know what he is. These are real sluggish fish. I think it's a catfish. Uh-oh, wow, still got it. It's a big old catfish. That's what it is. I was trolling down through that little pocket, and I went to make, oh, I thought he got off. I went to make a turn, and he nailed it. He nailed it. Big old catfish. What? Oh my, big old catfish. And I got one camera recording. I don't understand this. I can not be recording when it was recording a while ago. Oh Lord, taking pictures for some reason. Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened with my camera to get off track. It started taking pictures instead of videoing, and it was videoing. I think I bumped it, turned it, changed it with my remote. We got a catfish on, and he hit that doggone AATG swim bait. Look at what a catfish. Another doggone catfish. He sucked it too, buddy. He sucked it. Let's see if we can find our little, there we go. That little dikes. Get him off of that. Hey, he hit that doggone AAT. It looks like a herring. Catfish did. That last one I held in the mouth about to eat me up. I'm holding him like this. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness sake. That's a nice one, isn't it? Look at the size. That doggone catfish. That's a good one. Hey, we might, I still haven't made my catfish stew, so I might have a little bit more meat to add to it. What? Got to love a little bit more meat when it comes to catfish stew. All right, hey, how about that, folks? Because catfish troll. What we did? Catfish troll. Let's see if we can get another one. This doggone cameras is really driving me nuts again. That one camera went to shooting pictures, and it was set up on a video the whole time. I don't know what happened. It just gets off the track. I got this boat back here that's following me around. He's got his trolling motor. Wherever I go, he's coming behind. Oh Lord. That's like cutting grass behind somebody. You don't need to be behind somebody that's already cut the grass. I mean, I already caught the fish. He needs to go out and find his own fish. Now follow me. But anyway, we pulled on the other side of the lake and made one cast, and we got a fish on. We got a fish on, and I believe it's a largemouth bass. No, it ain't. We got 2 fish on. Not 1, 2. It's largemouth. Huh? 2 largemouth at one time. Y'all look at him. No, one got off. Got a stripe on the largemouth got off. Doggone it. Got a stripe on the largemouth. Let's back off this thing. We got on top of it. I wasn't expecting that. And I don't see no gulls, no loons. I just cast it out over a little hump here and boom. Hey, we had a largemouth and a stripe on at one time. And he's right out of keeper size too. But I mean, we got to get off of him. I'm on top of the fish. Oh my goodness. We might be done come into the mother lode. Well, no, he ain't a keeper, but he's a nice one. Hey, look at him. Look at him. Let's make sure we videoing. Hey, look at him. Oh Lord, this camera wasn't right. I'm sorry. But look at him. What I just got. We got to throw him back. Ain't quite big enough. Hey, Let's see what we can do. Catch another. Boy, he crushed it. Golly, boy. Had two on. Bass was about 3 pounds, and he got off before I could dip it. Go back out there. Hey, he might be done got on something here. Oh my. I threw out by a point over here and we got a bite hook and he got off. So we're gonna get back up on this point, try to cast it here. See if we can get another bite. Did get a bite, have fish on, but he got off. I think it was a small stripe. Let's see what we can do here. Loving life with the old fisherman. There's a couple of fish here. There he is. 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 That might be a largemouth. That might be a largemouth. I don't know. No, he's pulling hard. Whatever he is, he's pulling hard. He's pulling hard. Oh my, he's pulling hard. He's pulling hard. He's a good one, whatever he is. I ain't sure what it is now. It might be a striper. Yeah, it's a striper. A small striper. What it is. Small striper. Hey, but it's a striper. And as always, what? I don't have the net out. Let's get him in here. That's a throwback. Huh? That's a throwback. Hey, he swallowed it now. Small ones out there probably, you know, big ones. But we caught one. We caught one. We got to let him go. Boy, he's stuffed. Let me tell you, he's got it down his throat. Hey, pretty fish, just ain't big enough. See that? Pretty fish, ain't big enough. Make sure my cameras are rolling. Hey, see him? Hey, let's let him go. See if we can get another. Hey, come on, catch him. The other one's probably about that size too. Finally hooked up on another one. Fish out here deep. I want a troll crawl. Finally hooked up on another fish. It took us a while. Maybe we done figured something out. I went across that about 20 foot of water. I was marking a few fish. So what I done is threw my jigs out and started trolling real slow. And we hooked up on a nice one this time. We might have a keeper here. Like we might have done right here. And we might be done figured out what to do on this off day. They done moved back out off the sides of these points and just hanging out. And I had a bump and I missed him and then that one hit. But this is a nice fish. It's a nice fish. Hey, it's a keeper. It's a keeper. Got him on that suicide shad too. We got a money minnow on and a suicide shad. But I know it might not be a keeper, but then it has a fish. Probably gonna have to throw it back. I'm gonna throw him in the drum for a second. I'm gonna throw it back through there before I throw it back. That's what I'm gonna do. See that? Hey. Well, finally caught one. Y'all believe that? Put him in this water right here, right quick. All right. For a minute, I'll throw back through there before I throw him back. Might be some more of them. He'll run out if I don't. So, hey, that's what we're gonna do. Right or wrong, that's what we're gonna do. All right. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna throw it back through there. I seen them doggone fish out there. I said, that's fish right there in 20-something foot of water. So I started trolling. I had a bite, missed him, had another bite, caught him. So that's what we just done. So now it tells me what I need to do. I need to troll slow in 20 foot of water. Kind of like we was the other week. Casting they ain't doing on casting right now because they deep. They ain't moved up. They moved right back. What are we gonna do? We're gonna troll. Hey folks, pull up on a point girls are diving on. Threw out, and we got another fish. Nice one too. This is a big one. He nailed it. I'm trying to put it on a spotlight right here. Hopefully. But he nailed it. I knew there was fish in here. I knew it. Them gulls will tell you, and them loons, they'll tell you where they're at. You just got to listen to them. what you got to do. You got to listen to it. There's another boat coming up to it. You got to listen to it. They'll tell you. Put on a AAT jig, swim bait. What we done. Hey, we go from catching nothing to 2 at a time. Is what we just done. We got 2 at a time. What we done? We got 2 at a time. Them jokers might be going to start by the middle of the day again on this lake. That's why you can't give up, folks. Look at that. Uh-oh, one of them just got off. Doggone it. I had to. One just got off. We had 2 keepers at one time, and one just got off. Doggone it. All I can say. That would have been a good one. But we didn't get them. Hey, got off. But we got one. And then we got to be thankful for the one. Well, it's been a rough day. Rough day. Double hook, so it's going to be hard to get off. We got it. See that? Hey, we had 2, got 1. That's all we wanted. Got 1. Come on, see if we can get another. No, we're going out here. That fish got off. Now, but the other one was the big one. Folks, we got another. We got another. Same place, we ain't moved. We got another. Hey, we might be able to come on something now. I think it's going to come in the feed now. What I think. That's what I think. Hey, let's pull it up there. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Good one too, brother. That's a good one. You nailed the fish. You nailed it. Look at that. Huh. What I'm talking about, folks. Gotta give up. Gotta have patience. These fish, they turn on and start feeding different times of the day. You got to be at the right place when they start feeding. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do.